Really, thank you so much for being here. Grand finals.
Well, he said, I'm putting down the PT, I'm putting back the Steve.
Oh my
He's
God.
confident.
All right, guys, if you're planning to go to sleep, now is the time. So you can
Yes, I want to see what happens. He put the Steve to retirement, and then he brought him back out. What's going on here? You feeling good or what? Get home safe. For sure.
Yeah, come on in. Man, why you gotta be so
All right, hey y'all.
Hey.
We got the organizer commentator here, me and Trippy. For those that didn't know, Young Savage, Kevin back on the mic here. So we got grand finals, Big Swifty coming all the way through.
You know, Big Swifty's been kind of reigning champ since we've returned with Wisdom here.
Honestly.
It's pretty
And
wild.
The T for tonight, for the first time in a long time, Loaf, number 2 seed, actually below Big Swifty. Big F tilt though, gonna take first blood here.
And you know Loaf's going to come out hard because he lost to Big Swifty in winner's side, and you know he's got a lot to bring back, a lot to prove. We know he can do it. We've seen it plenty before.
Big falling up air. Yeah, I think Big Swifty honestly feeling pretty comfortable at this point. Yeah. I mean, maybe not this game, but you know, coming from winners, already having a set win over Loaf, probably feeling pretty comfortable. Maybe break out some secondaries.
Yeah, use Steve while he can.
Yeah. Loaf showing he's more than equipped for this.
Oh yeah. You know, Loaf coming in real strong, showing us why he was our champion for so long.
Ooh, yeah, overshot uppy a little bit, for sure. Taking it in good spirit, though. Heading out. Good to see you. I'll shoot you a couple texts, and hopefully we can reconnect. Yeah. So, I mean,
that was just clean.
He SD'd, going for like a little cheese kill there at the end after knowing that Big Swifty kind of overshot there. But, yeah, I mean, you could call that a clean 3-stock coming out from Loaf here.
Yeah, Loaf said, I mean business. Don't pull that Steve on me.
Yeah. And Big Swifty receiving that message pretty loud and clear here. Going to go right back to PT. So we'll see some Squirtle action coming out here. Back air going to be a menace to deal with. Catches that up air, but get some Squirtle armor on that side B.
All right. I mean, the breakout worked. So
yeah.
May not have made the hitbox, but Uppy still got him out of the situation.
100%. Gonna find that grab. Ooh. Actually sneaks on the inside of that back air. You know, you don't see that from a lot of Squirtles, honestly, where disadvantage, just let the water gun rip, you know, push you away. I mean, quite literally, get off me.
Right? Get off me. You know, put him in an awkward position where you could reversal something or just get back. Ooh, jab block.
2 jabs, yep. That F smash for sure gonna kill there.
Squirtle is nasty. Why is it the scariest Pokemon in the lineup?
Good delay on the Ivy up B. So about 130 here coming out, Big Swifty. Huge forward air. Gonna have to switch it. Ooh, wow. I would have expected the Charizard switch, but
I was waiting for it too, just to have the fly armor to get back up. But it, you know, both just calling it out. His offstage presence is always so intimidating.
Ooh. Wow. Actually, that was a crazy interaction because not only did that was sheer reaction. Loaf real.
Oh my gosh. Loaf,
speaking of reaction.
Just going out deep. He is not afraid.
And that was half waft too. I mean, that had to be off stage there. So finding an extremely early kill and tons of percent on this Squirtle.
There's no free recoveries tonight.
Loaf taking command of this game right now. Big Swifty gonna find some advantage here. Ivy Nair gonna miss. No jump.
Okay, the regrab, yep.
I like the high recovery, but
Yeah.
Big Swifty ready for it.
Yeah, I liked the patience, not autopiloting an option for Big Swifty, just kind of going with the flow, and then the opening was there. Oof.
Was expecting a little dash in, but Loaf just staying put. Get some retreating back there. Yeah. Loaf ready
so
for ready for that jump at ledge. Gonna cover it with the big back air.
The
So
pace
just like
of
that, pretty quick. Loaf up 2-0.
the pace of this game that these guys have had is just crazy.
And I mean, at the current rate here, we're gonna see a quick losers 3-0 reset. Unless Big Swifty can find, you know, kind of a solution here. But Loaf, I mean, been playing tonight almost solely off reaction. And if you've talked to any player that plays at a high caliber level, reaction-based play is some of the hardest play to get around. And as we've seen for week upon week here at Advantage State, Loaf notorious for being able to play reactionary. So we'll see if Big Swifty can kind of find an answer here. Go up, be out of shield. It's interesting because Squirtle is probably the hardest for Wario to deal with, but at the same time,
Ooh. It makes sense because what do you have to hit Squirtle so low? You got like the little down tilt.
Yeah.
You know, the F tilt's big, but it's slow to start up, so it's hard to really like just kind of get a hit on him.
And I want to retouch that situation too. The only reason Loaf is alive, and you saw Big Swifty shake his head, was that bike was right in the way of that jab block. Woohoo! Little drop from ledge up air coming out from Ivy. Gonna take the first stock. One of the first leads we've seen from Big Swifty kind of in a while here. See how much he can kind of gain from it.
Oh my gosh, this is frightening. Big Rage Zard. Oh.
Spot dodge up smash. Gonna feel pretty good here. Closed a pretty significant lead without much bleeding, but this Squirtle gonna put the hurt on.
I mean, that would have been a real intense situation otherwise. So
Down throw up B. You love to see it.
Oh.
Down tilt.
don't fix what isn't broken.
See, and again, I really like the water gun play there. You know, it didn't necessarily kill Wario off that move like initially, but now you're in a situation where you have to double jump. They've swapped to Ivysaur comfortably.
Yeah, like
Little
he
footstool.
sets up an uncomfortable position to come back from, and then kind of frame traps it there, catching it with the up air afterwards.
So here we are, one stock apiece. Are we gonna see a 3-0 reset? I think for momentum's sake, Big Swifty really needs this win. I mean, even if he doesn't win the set off this, losing 3-1 will feel a lot better mental-wise.
Oh my gosh!
And
But Loaf not
before I
getting that
could even
opportunity.
before I could even finish my comment, here we are, grand reset with a very strong 3-0 reset.
These guys are blistering through this grand finals too. Like nowhere is safe.
Made quick work.
If you're off stage, Loaf's chasing you deep. If you're on stage, Ivysaur's still hitting you through it. Like oh my gosh, this is not letting each other breathe.
So here we are. I think in that last game, Big Swifty was making like good adjustments. It was just a little shy by game 3. I think that game was within reach. So this reset should be pretty interesting here.
But the good news is Big Swifty just needs to win 3 games to win. They're still very much in this.
That's
You're
right.
not going to like win 1 and then suddenly have to win 3 again. Like, you're back to win 3.
Yeah, had that comfort of winner side grants for sure. I like the option to just spray bike off. We all know Loaf super comfortable with bike play.
Yup.
Another miss
Ooh.
tech gonna hurt here early on. Gonna hurt so much we're not even switching off Squirtle. We're just gonna go right back here.
Why fix what isn't broken, you know? He's getting the combos, he's getting the hits.
That was a really good call out there by Big Swifty, just avoiding that near Loaf, staying alive on that second stock. Brave get up attack, but DI-in actually survives the back air.
I mean, I understand Loaf kind of baited it out a bit with those down tilts to make you think like, okay, he's throwing out a hitbox, get that invincibility. But it's a quick move, not a lot of end lag, so.
Charizard gonna be pretty scary here. A lot of rage on deck.
That grab scared me.
Nice B reverse flamethrower. Just building up any more damage. So here we are. Loaf kind of hurting here on his second stock.
And I think the bike is still chilling out there, yep.
And now we have threat of Charizard up throw.
Ooh. Bold to dash grab right under that platform, right as you said that threat is there, because it is.
Chomp,
Ooh.
maybe, yep. Gonna take that second stock. Big for Loaf coming up here. Got, I think, full waft on deck here.
I love the hop into chomps, because it's almost like a tomahawk grab, except that it's even better because you're not waiting to land for it. So it's kind of the same bait, but effectively faster.
So here we are. Big Swifty looking pretty convincing in the adjustments that were needed here. Got a full stock to play with. But Loaf never to be countered out, especially when blinking with waft.
Ooh. And we're already a hit or two away from being in that waft combo percent.
Yeah. Courageous up B, but I like it from Big Swifty.
I will say though, Swifty's probably sitting pretty comfortable. Loaf typically is the kind of player to hold onto that waft and try and steal the last stock with it, while I've certainly seen him go for cleaning up that second stock. It's
Another
it's an
up B.
intimidating clutch factor to hold on to.
Absolutely. Like Little Mac KO punch, but you get to hold on to it. 143 though, Loaf probably considering letting it rip.
Oh, yeah.
Yup.
Makes sense. You needed it in that situation.
Yeah,
It's getting
found the
too high a
jab lock.
percent. That's what would have killed their perfect play.
Loaf, speaking of perfect, is going to have to play like that this entire rest of the stock. 152. No air dodge to spare and nowhere to run. Ivy finds that down air. So, Big Swifty getting first score on the board here in the reset. It almost makes you wonder if the first reset really was just to kind of take those adjustments in.
I'm going to go fix something on the camera quick.
Absolutely. So no changes anywhere around. We got PS2 coming right back. Same characters, same place. But this time, momentum favoring Big Swifty now. Loaf gonna find some early damage here. Some bite combos into the forward air and back air. A 13-second 70 combo coming out from Wario here.
All it did was change something and turn around and Ben's already
Suddenly
pushing it.
at 100%. Under 30 seconds here. Ooh.
100% before a half waft can even show up.
And I think Loaf was waiting for that second hit in air to send out. Unfortunately sent in, but not going to miss a beat off it.
Going for that strong stock. I'm not sure I would have taken it from that position, but still that throw back
It's a
air is the
threat.
scariest. One of the scariest things in the game.
And as a heavy main myself, sometimes even just threatening the moves you have. Oh!
Yeah. You know, put the fear of God in them.
Yeah, you know, it's like, ooh, Fly just going to make it, but over 100%, getting a little too comfortable on that ledge. So once again, we have Loaf kind of taking that first blood. It's been a repetitive kind of system here. I think only a few times Big Swifty's had an early lead.
Nice, I liked that.
Big Swifty been getting away with a couple of those kind of ambitious Squirtle uppies.
It was right though, like there was nothing really fast enough to come out and cut it off. Like it was the right time to do it.
Good low hang and a jump up air from ledge. So 100% Ivy. Yeah, I agree with the Ivy choice here. I was going to say 100 on Squirtle is a little risky here.
Yeah.
Ivy, you got a couple more hits.
Yeah, and it's not that he couldn't have built up the damage, but his position off the stage, you don't want to be sitting a Squirtle at that spot.
Absolutely. Good patience, holding shield on platform there.
Yep, through all 8 of those hits.
The safest back air, putting some pressure on that shield, but Loaf not going to bite on it.
The bike play and just the defense from Loaf.
I really like that switch there. The bike was putting a lot of pressure on, and then Loaf on the inside too. I think the switch was probably the only way out of that.
Yeah, smart play.
Charizard
Just
with
like
a
that.
neck coming out here, taking a stock at 60.
Oh my gosh.
Into the back air, 44.
Just, you know,
Loaf has
sometimes
got to
a
cut
little
this
movement is
bleeding
all
out.
you need. Oh.
High recovery, gonna get called out. Another flamethrower. Ooh. We are not gonna go 2 for 2 on those F smashes though.
No, but Zard still put on a lot of extra credit. Squirtle's just sitting in a good spot. Another jab block will probably end it, so why not just be hard to hit and look for that situation.
Oh, looking for it again.
Oh, it was like there was the missed tech.
Gonna go for some Ivy corner pressure again. Follow.
Yo.
Good tech on the footstool.
Intimidating.
I like the weight there. I talk about it a lot.
Oh my god.
Half waft? No way!
Just waited for that roll. Took a page out of Casimir's book. He's like, I'm going to stand at roll distance and just be threatening, and you're going to roll right at me. Except instead of up tilt, he had his own thing.
Wow. Talk about clutch factor coming in for Loaf there.
Both of them with just wild plays between the dash baits to that F smash to now Loaf just waiting.
Waiting on the roll in, and boy, did that wait pay off. 1-1 now coming into the reset. Momentum dead even, you could say. Tipping in either player's favor. I mean, one interaction is all we're looking for on either of these players. Gonna get a Squirtle chain going here. Good damage.
Yeah, looking nice.
Water gun not gonna fully pay off there. Push
Little
him
delay.
away.
I think the weight was good, just in case the bike was coming off. Give you time to think.
That Razor Leaf stopping bike in its path was also pretty clutch.
Oh my gosh.
Big F smash read not gonna pay off.
Ooh. Oh, and now it's a regrab on Ivy's side, but it's okay. He wasn't prepared for it. He had his own recovery to make.
So, Big Swifty been covering the low option, but Loaf been able to maneuver it every time, actually. Yeah, Big Swifty has had some great recoveries coming out with all of his Pokemon, frankly. Charizard gonna have that extra weight, stay alive here.
Gosh, Loaf just so threatening with these edge guards.
Yeah, between the edge guard and the corner pressure.
And you were seeing the double jump back nairs a whole bunch just before on the last ledge situation. So to come back and just down air kind of into the ledge instead of returning to stage, like kind of semi-conditioned.
Loaf with a lot of percent on here. I do agree with the Charizard. We're just
And Waft's on deck. Is this it? Oh.
Honestly, out of that interaction, I think Big Swifty wanted ledge shrum up B, but instead didn't quite get the ledge shrum and instead just up beat on corner. And Loaf not missing a beat.
Like, you know, there's been that like semi-ongoing joke of Loaf wafts, but we have not seen a Loaf waft this set. He has been clean with them. I love it.
Spot on. Ivy back throw gonna finally close up that Loaf first stock. And here we go. We're going to see some Squirtle damage. Absolutely. Get a Wario up out of shield. Not something you see every day, but worked out.
Right. That was a nice, the right read dropping through the platform with the command grab too, but, you know, Swifty spaced just a little outside of it for safety.
Wario down tilt coming in big there. Nair.
Yeah, and you know, kind of getting comfortable and buying space with these back airs.
Yeah. As you do when you're down a stock here.
Just don't let him in for free. Like,
you know, you got to play that super safe Ivy game.
I was waiting for like a dash attack or something to happen. I know it wasn't quite the kill percent for it, but it
big forward air.
Intimidating.
Now, okay. Yeah, no jump. Not a lot of options there for Zard.
Putting out that foot.
Yeah, and perfectly timed, might I add, too, you know. Waited for the switch for Zard to come out and then caught the jump immediately as Zard came out. So Loaf, on the way here, might be able to come all the way back here from a reset. Big Swifty still looking to make those adjustments in the corner. Had the first game, but Loaf pressure been a lot to manage.
Ooh, the bike hitting him on the landing. You know, it's
Everyone
tough. It's so hard to
felt the
pick someone to
potential.
root for because I know Big Swifty can do this too. We've seen it before, and I want them both to win. So it's tough.
Big squirrel down air into another grab, double up air. Pretty standard Squirtle 43.
He's just calling out these jumps. Oh,
good parry. Gets away with it
and
though.
Big Swifty was ready for that. Ooh.
Yeah. Squirtle just facing the wrong way, but had the right idea. I love light character item toss. Squirtle barely can throw that bike.
Not even the size of a tire.
Oh, no
scary
jump
spot,
here.
but we know that. Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Still found the
Was that
latest
Nair? It
of
looked
Nair
like,
hit. Yeah.
Enough to send him up into the stage.
At 30, but Big Swifty,
Yeah.
before any bleeding can even occur, will just take care of that stock. So we're right back where we started, 2 stocks.
Yeah, it's perfect. Allows you to kind of shake off what just happened after kind of holding that lead, and then you know, one missed tech kind of ruins life sometimes.
Loaf going for the wheelie there, and it paid off in the neutral. Squirtle going to be applying some pressure here.
And that was so nice too. It seemed like a frame trap, like the combo ended, but because the combo ended, he was in a position to just down tilt him again and start it over.
Yeah. Got away with yet another up B though over in that corner. Both players just kind of feeling the neutral here, but then also it's got to be pressing on Big Swifty. Ooh, just missing that jab block. It's got to be pressing on Big Swifty's mind that waft, as patient as you want to play, that plays to Wario's favor. Because now here we are full waft. And at Squirtle, that is one up tilt, and you are looking at death.
Oh my gosh, frightening, but it's not death. But at the same time, you know, we've seen Squirtle take stocks here.
The only reason Loaf got away with that was the delay from Hydro Pump onto the bike. Loaf able to land before the Hydro Pump hitbox got up there. Super fortunate. Here we are. Last hit, both players' stocks. Big Swifty hanging on to their tournament life.
All right. Well,
One more back
oh my
throw.
gosh. But how do you can't call that out? Like,
Ooh. He's looking for the grab. Again, looking for the grab. The latest of dash attacks.
oh, I thought the Razor Leaf to stop the bike pressure was so good too.
I think everybody
Like-
did. So
was
surprising to
amazing.
see that bike hit once again. 2 for 2. Big Swifty closing the bleeding before anything can happen.
Yeah.
We are now at Big Swifty's potential last tournament stock. Gonna run away with Squirtle.
And this is scary, even though Big Swifty is, oh, well, now they're even, but not really even because Loaf has
Loft.
lost. Yeah, and now we're looking at that percent. Like, you know, unless some cheese comes out, only one of them could die right now.
Oh, both players playing so cautious around each other. Loaf looking for the waft. Big Swifty looking to survive. Incredible wait.
I have no words. I could never have waited like that with any
The
character.
longest wait, especially considering the discipline from that. Big Swifty lost his stock at 30 to that late hit in air.
Yeah.
And still, the courage to hang low like that. Oh. F-Till gonna call it out, Loaf.
Yeah.
Only dropping one game in
Wow.
the reset, an insane reset. Loaf reclaiming a title that he did not want to lose. He showed up here, only dropping that one game in the reset. Great, incredible play from both.
Just fantastic.
So good to be back at Advantage State 60. We have our returning